pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Ray, need some company, Ray. Need some company, Ray. Need some company on radio. Ray, need some company, Ray. Need some company, Ray. Need some company on radio. It's Thursday night, so what you gonna do?
Nothing, 'cause it's Campbell Ford.
Hockey season's all done when you're sitting on your bum. So grab your beer and have some fun with Ray on the radio. Ray needs some company.
Good evening and welcome. Welcome to the Ray on the Radio show on CKOL. Yes, but you already know that because you've tuned into it. Yes, welcome to the show. It is show number 333. I'll get back to that in a moment. I'm Ray Keys. I'll be here for the next hour and 58 minutes. Yes, and did you know the Ray on the Radio show is brought to you by the Trent Hills Tribune? What a fantastic local paper. The Trent Hills Tribune is a newspaper by the people, for the people, published monthly. It's more news and views that you can shake a stick at. You can pick your copy up throughout the Trent Hills area the first week of every month. I think they're pretty well gone, but you can check around. Yes. I have hay fever. Yeah. Oh, I just love it. I forgot what it was about. It's funny because when I used to live in Durham region, we used to live in Oshawa, and my hay fever, as well as when I grew up in Downsview, or North York as you know it now. I always had hay fever when I was a kid. And then when I moved to the Trent Hills area, for the last 8 years, every spring and every fall, it's progressively gotten better. All my, my eyes and nose and throat and everything else, and lungs and head, whatever. It was going away. And this is the first time in years, I don't know, 2-3 years that I've had hay fever. And it's been brutal. My eyes are itchy like crazy. And I sneeze like a maniac. And my nose is like a fountain. Alrighty, let's get into some stuff. The hot, humid weather's coming back up again. It is. It's coming back in the weekend. Starting today it was actually, but I felt it when I was at work. But starting tomorrow and going through, I think, early next week, it will be hot and humid again. But don't complain. Remember, it's mid-September. Enjoy it while you can. Yeah, all right. Said that to you. What is it? I don't even know what I'm going to say. Yeah, my head is horrible. So any of you out there with hay fever, I feel sorry for you. It's bad. No fun. All right, what was I going to say here? We've it's right tonight. You want to stick around? I have a ton of different music. I guess we'll find out what kind of mood I was in because I noticed that the other day when I was doing this show. I hate doing the show in one sitting when I'm at home and I say, all right, I'm going to work on the show and everything like that, right? I hate doing it in one sitting because generally when I do the show, I don't like it. Because I guess music, you're influenced by music. If you're in a great mood, I guess you have great music or whatever. So when I listen to sometimes the show, when I do it in one day, I go, ooh, that's the kind of mood I was in that day. So we're going to find out. We are. So you want to stick around? I got tons of great music. I got a little bit of garage rock. I have some Tammy Nielsen. I have a cool set. It's going to start out with the Carolyn Wonderland. That's the third set. Some really good music in there. Phil Collins, Sheryl Crow. That's just in the first hour, but loads more. Of course, I have music history in the news. And the world-famous community events. But I remember going back to when I first started this show, the Ray on the Radio show, show number 1. It was based upon very heavy in the garage rock. I was really peaking as a, like an athlete usually peaks, or a hockey player, around the 27 mark, 25 to 7. I was peaking as a radio guy in show 1, but I was peaking in my garage rock love. And so as the years have gone on, obviously my tastes have changed, but I still love garage rock and everything, right? So I'm going to open up tonight. I listened to the song the other day, or Sunday, and I said, wow, you know what? This band, the Shady Days, they are they are the prototypical garage rock song and band. They've got tons of fuzz on the guitar. The song is usually under 2 minutes, sometimes 2.5 minutes. You don't usually go that much. And it's usually about a great love relationship, or one where you're meeting a girl and you want to find out more about her, or when your relationship goes south. So we're going to start out with a great little garage rock band. I'm sure you're going to love it. They're out of Chicago. You listen to I'll Make You Pay, the Shady Days. Ray on the Radio on CKO.
I'm thinking about the way I'll bring you down. You hurt me and made me up to look like a clown. You thought your fun and games were really gonna end up in favor you. You lied when you said you loved me, you know it's something that you never do. Now I'm gonna make you back for love, so I can do all the things that you did right me up. I'm talking about the way I'll say goodbye. I'm leaving now and you know why. You hurt me so bad, you made me so sad. Girl, I've got to leave now, you know you're driving me mad. I'm through with all the fun and games that you thought would last. Now I'm gonna make it back for love, so I can do all the things that you did right me up.
The queen of rock and roll, Wanda Jackson.
Y'all ready to rock and roll? Kind of 50s style. Here we go. On July the 2nd, 1953, I was serving time for armed robbery. 4 o'clock in the morning, I was sleeping in my cell. Heard a whistle blow, and I heard somebody yell, "There's a riot going on. Oh, there's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. Up in cell block number 9. Now the trouble all started up up in cell block number 4. Spread like fire across the prison floor. A warden came in with a big Tommy gun. Bang, bang, bang. Trying to stop our fun, but there's a riot going on. Yeah, riot going on. There's a riot going on. Up in cell block number 9. With your hands up in the air. You don't stop this riot, you're all gonna get the chair. Two-Gun Matilda said it's too late to quit. It's the dynamite mob. Man, this fuse is lit. There's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. Up in cell block number 9. Well, they called the state militia to help them win the fight. Drove up to the prison in the middle of the night. Each and every trooper, he looked so tall and fine. Oh, that chick me crazy up in cell block number 9. Now there's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. Up in cell block number 9.
Yes, that is Wanda Jackson.
My goodness.
Oh, she keeps talking. Okay, Wanda.
Thank you, Nashville.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you,
welcome.
Third Man.
Yes. Yes, that is Wanda Jackson
Thank
with
you, Jack White.
Alrighty, enough already, Wanda.
Making all this happen for me. He forgets I gotta watch my heart. I'm an old lady, honey. But boy, I don't feel it tonight. I feel great.
Stop it, Wanda. There we go. She has stopped. That is Wanda Jackson. It was a sold-out show at Third Man Records, live in Nashville. They recorded it January 18th, 2001, to celebrate the release of her Third Man Records non-such record release. The album's name is The Party Ain't Over, produced by Jack White. And this was a particular song from the set. It's featuring Jack White and guitar as well as background vocals, and it's a riot at Cell Block number 9. Yeah, and I opened with, what was I open with? I'll Make You Pay by Shady Days.
Pretty good, eh? Give me a smoke.
Ray on the Radio's Canadian set.
The commercial will start any second now. Oh, I don't have it on. Hang on, folks. We want to listen to the commercial. They pay for it. Oh, my. I was hoping tonight it would be like error-free, but it's not going to happen. Oh, my goodness. Oh, forget it. Doesn't matter. We won't play it. How about we'll try this one now? No, we're not going to do any commercials tonight that are on CDs. Awesome. Okay. What was I doing? It's a Canadian set. That's right. Well, that took me for a loop. bonus. All right, typically 4 songs. And what that does is it helps my show. It gives me all my Canadian content for the first hour in one set. Yes! So we're going to open up with a band I loved when I was a teenager. A little bit of April Wine on Ray on the Radio on CKOL.
Consistently tearing me apart, convincingly unaware, convincing me I have no part. Oh, we're such a pathetic pair. Oh, we're such a pathetic pair. Deceptively try to knock me down, and secretly I don't care. Defiantly looking for an out. Sometimes I wonder if I was even there. Sometimes I wonder if I was even there. Funny how a dead thing's growing. Fall down, cut yourself. Funny how you keep from knowing what's clear to no one else. Successfully, it's been torn apart, severed perfectly. I don't know. I'll stand my ground. Where the hell is the remote control? Where the hell is the remote control? Funny how a dead thing growing, like a low burning hatred raging, but though deafened by the fury and the anger and the pettiness that's pitiful, consistently tearing me apart. Convincingly unaware, convincing me I've done my part. Oh, we're such a pathetic pair. Oh, we're such a pathetic pair.
Your head is shaking, your mouth is frowning, your tongue's a wagging all over town, and your eyes are judging, your elbows nudging. All the poison that you spread with each nasty word you say. Stay out of my business. 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 Stay out of my business and leave it alone. The only business you got is your own. Well, did you do that all by yourself, girl? It's not that good, you might need my help, girl. Without your star hitched up to my wagon, girl, you're never gonna make it. No, your ass gonna be dragging. Stay out of my business. 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 Leave it alone. The only business you got. Damned if I do. Damned if I don't. You want me to play that game, but I won't. You're only happy causing trouble and strife. But I'm too busy with my damn good without you in it. A woman stay home to raise the babies. Must be nice to do nothing, must be lazy. And so she go out to make the money. How can you leave your babies? You're a bad, bad mommy. Stay out of my business. 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 Leave it alone. The only business you got is your own.
Plaster over the hole I punched in the door. This is where we used to live. Why did you keep the mousetrap? Why did you keep the shack? These things used to be mine. I guess they're still I want them back. Broke into the old apartment. 42 steps from the street. Did I have to break it? I only came here to talk, but this is where we used to live. How is the neighbor downstairs? How is her temper this year? I turned up your TV and stopped on the floor just for fun. I know we don't live here anymore. We bought an old house
Apartment, Bare Naked Ladies. A bit from Tammy Nelson, Stay Out of My Business, the Headstones, Pathetic Pair. And they opened with Say Hello, April Wine. And, I kind of remember, I loved April Wine way back in the day, but, I was kind of thinking about it, that they had so many band members. So I kind of dug into it. They had 18 different, to this day today, they have had 18 different band members. But really, that's not a whole lot compared to the folk rock band Steel Eye Span. They have 25 different band members.
Hey, this is Ray on the radio's community events.
Yes, it is. Community events time is 8:26 p.m. Yeah, let's go through a bunch tonight. There's a whole lot of new ones. Rummage sale. Everybody loves a rummage sale, don't they? It's at the Christ Church Anglican, 154 Kent Street in Camelford. Thursday, September 27th, 12:30 to 4. Friday, September 28th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And Saturday, September 29th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And that is Bag Day. Yeah, good old Bag Day. That's the day you get one of those bags, like everything you can put in it, like for $5, and you get stuff that you don't even want. It's just because we can put it in the bag, honey. Let's load the bag up. You're invited to Massey Church. Oh, that's funny. Where? That's at the Free Methodist Church at 73 Rainey Street North in Camelford. When? It is, it starts in October. Okay, just put this on the, I may as well. It's 3:30 to 5:30. I don't even know what I just said. It starts October 3rd, okay? So I will read this later on when it gets closer to October 3rd. That'd be like in a couple of weeks. Oh, my goodness. How about this? No, how about not? How about this one? No. Roast beef dinner, a roast beef supper, and a silent auction. What a pair. At the Wooler United Church, Friday, September 21st, 2018. There is continuous seating, 5 p.m. till 6:30 p.m. Adults are $15. The kiddies from 6 to 12 are $8. Tickets available in advance only. So remember, if you want to go to this great event, you have to buy them in advance. You call Ann, 613-397-3106. How about Roxy? How about Roxy Ann? So Roxy's at 613-397-3027. And you can leave, or you could call Joyce, 613-398-7694. Leave a message at the church office. Oh, gosh. Yes, you can just, and it is wheelchair accessible. That's very important. How about one more here? Spaghetti dinner, all you can eat. Friday, September 21st, 5 p.m. till 7 p.m. Well, that is not all we can eat because we can only eat that within 2 hours. It's at the Christ Church Anglican. My gosh, they're busy there at the Christ Church. 154 Kent Street, Camelford, 653-3632. You can get tickets at the door. What a deal. $12 for an adult, $5 for children from 6 to 10. And if you're 5 and under, it is free. You get spaghetti and sauce, with or without meat, Caesar salad, garlic bread, dessert, tea, or coffee. And there also is gluten-free spaghetti available. That is awesome. And one more. It's funny, when I'm off the air, I sneeze like a maniac. Oh, this is always important. The Havelock Legion. Just want to fix the binder here. Havelock Legion, Thursday night dart league. Would you like to play competitive darts? They're starting a league on Thursday nights. It starts September 22nd at 7:30 p.m. The format is all singles play. It will cost $5 a person for the night, which is cheap, with all money returned to players. Oh, to register, call or text Ron, 613-848-4561, or Mark, 705-917-1404. And, so don't forget, if you want to play some competitive darts, the Havelock Legion on Thursday nights. They want you. They really, really want you.
alone with someone. We share a one-bedroom. His shoes are in the corner where they were this afternoon. Broken dishes in the cupboard. At least they can feel used. But I live alone with someone, 'cause together it's just a ruse. Yeah, together it's just a ruse. I said I live alone with someone, 'cause together it's just a ruse. I'd sure love to need you. You got your own shiny horn, and you don't even have to toot. And you're just as fine dressed in rags as you are in a three-piece suit. No, you don't need me at all, but I'd sure love to need you. Yeah, I'd sure they can feel used. But I live alone with someone, 'cause together just a ruse. Yeah, together it's just a ruse. I said I live alone with someone, 'cause together just a ruse.
Jealous
shaking going on.
Johann Sebastian Bach.
Come on, baby, we got chicken in the corn. Come on, baby, we got chicken in the corn. We ain't faking, a whole lot of shaking going on. Shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Come on over. A whole lot of shaking going on. Sometimes, woman, I think you're too sweet to die. Sometimes, woman, I think you're too sweet to die. Then again, I think you ought to be buried alive. Come on over, a whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, a whole lot of shaking going on. We ain't faking, a whole lot of shaking going on. Shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Come on over, a whole lot of shaking going on.
You say you're gonna put me down, but a new love you found. You can say what you will, I may. It ain't gonna be that way. Now you better think twice. Girl, you better think twice. You better think twice before you upset my life. I know that it's plain to see the way you've been treating me. You're in love with someone else, and that someone showing me. Now you better think twice. Girl, you better think twice. You better think twice before you upset my life. You all the new fine clothes and all of those are diamonds too. Done everything to make you satisfied. Now tell me, what more can I do? Now you better think twice. Girl, you better think twice. You better think twice before you upset my life. Well, it's alright. It's alright. Yeah. My life. Well, I'm telling you, wow, I'm telling you, you better think twice before you upset my life.
Better think twice. Jesse Anderson. Whole lot of shaking going on. That's Doug Ashton. And what else did I play here? Jen Wigmore, Black Sheep. Love that song. It's from the Gravel and Wine album, released back in 2011. I Live Alone with Someone. That's a great title, I Live Alone with Someone. That's Carolyn Wonderland. 8:41. Going to start out with a great song. It's about homicide. I like that. 999. And that goes to Warren Hastings from Colin and Andrea on Ray on the Radio on CKOL.
Well, I went to bed in Memphis and I woke up in Hollywood. I got a quarter in my pocket, and I'd call you if I could, but I don't know why. I gotta fly. I wanna rock and roll this party. I still wanna have some fun. I wanna leave you feeling breathless, show you how the West was won, but I gotta fly. I gotta fly. Like Steve McQueen, all I need's a fast machine, and I'm gonna make it alright. Like Steve McQueen, underneath the radar screen, you'll never catch me tonight. I ain't taking off no one, baby, that was yesterday. I'm an all-American rebel, making my big getaway. Yeah, you know it's time. I gotta fly. Like Steve McQueen, all I need's a fast machine, and I'm gonna make it alright. Like Steve McQueen, underneath your radar screen, you'll never catch me tonight. We got rock stars in the White House, and all our pop stars look like porn. All our heroes hit the highway, 'cause they don't hang out here no more. You can try me on my cell phone, you can page me all night long, but you won't catch this free bird, I'll already be long gone. Like Steve McQueen, all he needs a fast machine, and we're gonna make it alright. Like Steve McQueen, all he needs a fast machine, and we're gonna ride it alright. Like Steve McQueen,
All right, that is. Who was that? That was the Monkees, and I have something to read here of the Monkees. I do, and I don't know where I put it, and I don't have it here, so it doesn't really matter. We will read that next week. You're the Monkees? Oh, it's the album is made of the Monkees. 1967. You heard from Sheryl Crow. Steve McQueen was the song, and I opened with 999. I did. Homicide. Okay. Oh, that's the fourth set. I have a guest in the studio, so I was talking and I kind of lost everything. I lost my whole, what I was doing, and I don't have a song queued out. Andrea Claire. I have a lovely guest here, Andrea Claire, in the studio. You can't swear or anything, Andrea. Did you want to say?
Ray.
It's okay. No need to be sorry. I have to find it now. You can talk if you want. Say hi to people out there.
Hi.
I don't know. I'm trying to find the song. We'll type it in. Look at that. We have this.
Hillbilly Hill?
No, it's called Keep On Knocking. It's by the band.
Oh, no, I was saying hi to Hillbilly Hill.
Oh, hi there, Hillbilly Hill. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was supposed to say that too as well, wasn't I?
I guess.
You
I
guess.
don't know.
You don't know. But I'm going to open up with a band. They're called Death. Have you ever heard of Death? Andrea Claire?
Probably not the Death
The band?
that you're thinking of, but we'll see.
We'll see, yeah. They're a punk band out of Detroit. They formed in 1971. They were three brothers named Bobby, David, and Danny. They were the Hackney Brothers. And they started this punk band, a trio. It started out as a funk band, and then it went punk. And then back in the 70s, they recorded 7 songs for an EP. And what was his name? Clive Davis from, what record was that again? I have it written down here somewhere. I forget, but the record company, I think it was Columbia. Clive Davis wanted to take them in and make them huge stars, but they said, you have to change the name of your band. Death is so negative. And they refused. So, you know what? I stand by them. You're going to hear Death, and it's Keep On Knocking on Ray on the Radio on CKOL.
Do you think that you're so special? Do you think that you're so brave? In my mind you don't seem all that special. In my mind you don't seem all that brave. Go forward, son. Trust everyone. It comes undone. Get over it. 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 When you're standing in the center of it all, doesn't really feel like anything is happening. And when it's time to stand before you fall, doesn't really feel like anything. Go forward, son. Trust everyone. It comes undone. Get over it. 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 I stand before you now. Oh, couldn't get much colder. I never said that you'd be lucky, lucky at anything at all. Get over it, 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 get over
I'm a match, she kerosene. You know she gonna burn down everything. She an arsonist in her pastime, and I've been burned for the last time. Time, whoa. I've been burned for the last time. Time, whoa. I've been burned for the last time. It started out like any other morning. The sky was red, he took it as a warning. She kicked the hive, now the bees are swarming. They play the victim to the crowd starts forming.
You're listening to Today in Music History and the News. All right, it is 9:04, and it is time for Music History and the News. And the Hidden Treasure Chest Flea Market at 2 Industrial Drive in Camelford is open. Weekends, 8 to 5, in the home of the Treasure Auction Service. Auctions are every Thursday night at 6 p.m. There's antique auctions last Saturday of every month. Last Saturday every month are the antique auctions, and they start at 10 a.m. This month they feature a 1966 Ford Galaxie 500 Coupe. You can call 705-854-0683 for all your auction needs. All right, let's get into a little bit of music history. And we'll do that quickly. I have like 7 million things, but I don't think I'm going to read all 7 million things. 2008, Come Dancing. That is a musical devoted to the music of the Kinks. It opens in London. Yes, it does. That is a thrill. How about 2005, Jimi Hendrix Boyhood Home. This would be really cool to buy. In Seattle, is safe for destruction after his estate and the city agreed to renovate the building and turn it into a community center. I would like to own that, just to see where Jimmy did his heroin and stuff. 1993, Max Weinberg, drummer with Bruce Springsteen's East Street Band, begins his new job as band leader for NBC TV's new show, Late Night with Conan O'Brien. I'm trying to pick the good ones here. Oh, on this day, this is a great Beatle tune. It was released on this day in 1968. What song was it? Yes, Last Song. Very underrated song. Very good song. I love it. All right, we'll go on to something else. Doesn't matter if I love it. The Beatles are in it again, 1965, 3 years earlier. The Beatles win their first Grammys for Best New Artist, Best Album, for A Hard Day's Night, and award ceremony in New York. 1960, the FCC, that is like the CRTC in the States, they banned payola. Not the band, the payolas. It is payola. That was the controversial practice of paying DJs for playing songs. As a result of the scandal involving, among others, the huge ones are Alan Freed and Dick Clark. Yes, I said Dick Clark. I did. All righty. Well, let's see if we get one more or two more here. Oh, this is a good one. John Lennon, 1969, introduces the Plastic Ono Band and rock and roll revival show in Toronto. The set is later released as a live Peace in Toronto 1969 album, basically a supergroup, which revolving members headed by John and Yoko. They're credited for the single Give Peace a Chance. And last but not least, now it's 2011. The B-52s play their first ever show in Idaho. They do. Finally performing their song Private Idaho in the state that inspired them. You hear that on Ray on the radio on C.
You're living in your own private Idaho. Living in your own private Idaho. Underground like a wild potato. Don't go on the patio. Beware of the blue bottomless pool. It leads you straight right through the gate that opens on the
Yes, Private Idaho. B-52s. 9/11, and it's time for what?
It's a 1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 10-song superset. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 10-song superset. It's Ray on the radio. He's playing the songs you know, or maybe even some you don't. Come on, get ready, let's go.
9/11, and it's time for 10 songs. I have 10 great songs. I could probably play 15. We're a little bit early, but that's okay. Gonna open it up with a real short song, only 41 seconds long. And it was recorded in and around 1970, and then the album was released in 1997. It's a Charles Manson album. He had passed away, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or something like that. He finally has passed away, and rightly so. I'm sure he goes to hell. But it's just kind of creepy because the band, Charles Manson, we all know, was the murderer or the mastermind behind all the murderers, helter-skelter type murders back in 69, 70. But this particular song, I listened to it the other night. It was so eerie and so creepy because we're talking real people in here, and all these people that are singing in the background, all these girls, they're all murderers, like multiple murders. They would stab people to death, and they're singing on these songs, and you can hear their children in the background. So it's kind of wild. But let's listen to a bit of Charles Manson in the Family on Ray on the radio on CKOL.
Always is always forever, 'cause one is one is one. Look inside yourself for your father. All is none, all is none, all is one. Time to talk time from behind you. The illusion has been just a dream. The valley of death and I'll find you. Now is when on a sunshine beam. So bring only your perfection, for their life will surely be. No cold, pain, fear, or hunger. You can't see, you can't see, you can't see.
You sit there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy to save you from your old
I married a woman who loves to camp, and I am what you would call indoorsy. I'm surprised we can still get people to camp. Hey, want to burn a couple of vacation days sleeping on the ground outside? No. What if I told you get to crap standing up in the woods? I still wouldn't want to go. You'll wake up freezing, covered in a rash. All right, I'll go. My wife always brings up, camping's a tradition in my family. Hey, it was a tradition in everyone's family till we came up with a house. My parents never took me camping. You know why? Because they loved me. Some places you have to pay to camp. You have to pay to sleep outside. That's gotta be insulting to the homeless people. Happy camper. Has anyone ever really been a happy camper? Because whenever we use that term, we're being sarcastic. He is not a happy camper. Oh, why don't we just call him a camper? He's miserable. You know who's a happy camper? The guy leaving the campsite.
that was one of my good ones. Well, what's a few back that we all know is good, clean fun. Skateboards, I've almost made them respectable. You see, I can't always get through to you, so I go for your son. I had a giant brother shark, and it really meant I'm more. Did you look at me, come to put all them blind? So give me all your money, 'cause I know you think I'm funny. Can't you see me laugh? Can't you see me smile? I'm the man, 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 I'm the man,
Fall, people love fall. It's my favorite season. It's not a competition. My favorite season that I'm voting for in America's next top season is fall. People that love fall, they go crazy for the foliage. They're like, oh, the foliage! Let's drive by the foliage! It's so beautiful the way the leaves die. They're so pretty right before they fall to their death.
For once in my life I've got something to say. I wanna say it now, but now is today. Love has been given to grab and enjoy. So let's all grab and let's all enjoy. It's a kiss. Are you naughty? There will never be anybody. It's a kiss. Are you naughty? There will never be anybody. Just take a look around you. What do you see? Kids with feelings like you and me. Understand him, he'll understand you. For you are him, and he is you. And the kids, are you naughty? There will never be a you feel? I have no freedom. How do you feel? They can lie to my face, but not to my heart. If we stand together, it will just be the start. In the case, I am not it. That will never be divided. In the case, I am not it. That will never be divided. In the case, I am not it. That will never be divided. In the case, I am not it. That will never be divided.
So sick and tired, so tired and sick. I don't feel nothing, I don't feel shit. I'm a dead bee. I'm a dead bee. I'm a dead bee. I can't stay clean, I can't get slow. You want me here? I'm gonna know. I'm a dead bee. I'm a dead bee. I'm a dead bee. I'm a dead bee. So sick and tired, so tired and sick. I don't feel nothing, I don't feel shit. I'm a dead bee. I'm a dead bee. I'm a dead bee. I'm a dead bee.
Some folks like water, some folks like wine. I like the taste of straight strychnine. You may think it's funny that I like this stuff, but once you've tried it, you can't get enough. Wow! What is red? Yes, it is blue. Strychnine is good. Oh, what's a alien to you? What is red? Yes, it is blue. Strychnine is good. Oh, what's a alien to you? If you listen to what I say, you'll try strychnine someday. Make you talk, it'll make you shout. It'll even knock you out. Folks like water, some folks like wine, but I like the taste of straight strychnine. Wow, strychnine, hey, hey, strychnine, hey, hey, wow, strychnine, hey, hey, strychnine.
It's Mr. G here. You're listening to Ray on the radio. CKOL.
the way you walk. I love the way you talk. Love the way you walk. I love the way you talk, my Susie Q. Say that you'll be true. Say that you'll be true. Say that you'll be true and never leave me blue, my Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Honey, I love you, my Susie Q.
I walk the streets of Japan till I get lost, 'cause it doesn't remind me of anything. With a graveyard tan and carrying a cross, yeah, it doesn't remind me of anything. I like studying faces in the parking lot, 'cause it doesn't remind me of anything. I like driving back making guitars, 'cause it doesn't remind me of anything. I like playing in the sand. What's mine is ours if it doesn't remind me of anything.
You ever talk about a movie with someone that happens to have read the book? They're always so condescending. The book was much better. Oh, really? What I enjoyed about the movie? No reading. Yeah. It only took 2 hours, and then I could take a nap. I'm lazy. You ever read an article and at the bottom it says continued on page 6? Not for me.
Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. And little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. It's the edge of the world in all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a final location. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. Play your Sergeant Barry while they break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your gender? Is that war you're waging? Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softcore. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication.
destruction leads to a very rough road, but it also breeds creation. An earthquake's out to a girl's guitar, that's just another good vibration. And tidal waves couldn't save the world from Californication. Hey, a Sergeant Mary, while the break the spell of aging. Sicker than the rest, there is no test, but this is what you're craving. Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softcore. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication.
Waiting at these crossroads forever and a day on a guy to buy my soul. I spend all night and day, how much harder can I play? You know I gave my life to rock and roll. Mama begged me please, yes she got down on her knees, said you'll burn in that Mississippi sun. But I'm the only one that's standing here, so mama, don't you have no fear on me. The last door I've already won. Here I go. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down. Won't you take me down? Standing at the crossroads, a dried up pen in hand. The conversation went like this. Tell me your desire, why you pull me from the fire, and we'll seal the deal with a kiss. Said I wanna raise the dead, find a note that I can shred on my walls. I scroll my gods. Don't care what happens when I die, as long as I'm alive. All I wanna do is rock, rock, rock. Take me down.
Pretty Reckless, Take Me Down, 9:56. I'm not even going to go over all the songs that we've heard the last, 40 minutes. Yes, but hey, the Trent Hills Tribune, they're always looking for people that want to contribute to their quality paper. If you want to write an article, you want to be part of advertising, whatever. If you have some advertisements you want to put on it as well, you can contact them at trenthillstribune@gmail.com. Check them out on Facebook as well. Like them on Facebook, and they keep you up to date on local things that are happening. Yes, 9:56. I have one song left. Don't forget, repeat Sundays, 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. Yes, repeat shows. Yes, what else is there? Hope you enjoyed the shows. A lot of different kind of music. Yes, I'm tired now. My hay fever is just done. Thanks for the calls. Thanks for the texts, the inboxes. Geez, my real avid listeners tonight have been rather quiet out there. So, hope everything's okay. Have yourself a great week, everybody. And we will see you next week. Bye now.
Hi, I'm Kate.
And I'm Kath.
We're from London, England.
And you're listening to the best show in the world.
Ray on the Radio.
On CKOL.
Sometimes I wanna take you down. Sometimes I wanna get you low. Or brush your hair back from your eyes. Or take you down, let the river flow. Or sometimes I'm gonna walk the street behind the green sheet of glass. A million miles below their feet. A million miles, a million miles. I'll be with you, girl, like being low. Hey, 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 like being stoned. I'll be with you, girl, like being low. Hey, 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 like being stoned. A million pop is gonna make me sleep. But just one rose, it knows your name. A fruit is rusting on the vine. A fruit is calling from the trees. Hey, don't you wanna go down like some chunky cosmonaut? A million miles below their feet. A million miles, a million miles. I'll be with you, girl, like being low. Hey, 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 like being stoned. I'll be with you, girl, like being low. Hey,
Information from tonight's show may have come from the following: the Toronto Sun, the Toronto Star, Record Collector Magazine, Ugly Things Magazine, Songfacts.com, Wikipedia.com. Follow Ray on the Radio on Twitter at Ray on the Radio, like Ray on the Radio on Facebook, or listen to past shows on Spreaker.com.
Thank you. Goodbye.